So welcome everyone to our Tao Wellness Evening. This is our introduction to the Tao Calligraphy field. My name is Laurie, and I'm one of the co-owners of Satori Family Wellness Center, along with my mother, Annette, and my sister, Chiemi. And I'm delighted to present to you some information that I'm hoping that you can find that can take you to the next level in your healing and transformation journey. So today, what I thought we would do is we have a lot on our agenda, but we may not go to all of them, but we'll do what we can. So we'll do our usual check-ins. I usually like to do our check-ins with our monitoring gauges, and then we will show a short video on Master Shan Tao Calligraphy. And for those of you who have watched it before, allow yourself to just stay in that frequency and vibration to receive the messages. And then I'm just going to share a little about manifestation with Tao Calligraphy. I've been working with the manifestation topic in some other classes that I lead, and really love integrating some of the neuroscience and psychology information. So I just thought I'd share a little bit about that and how Tao Calligraphy could fit into that as well. And for those of you who hopefully look forward to writing your Tao Calligraphy, you can prepare your materials, your brush, your water paper, or even if you just have a pencil and pen. This is one of the things I wanted to share at least once a month. I teach the Tao Calligraphy writing class every week, but some of you may not be able to attend. So hopefully you can still connect with your Tao Calligraphy writing at least once a month. Okay, so you can go ahead and get your tools. And so we'll do some Tao Calligraphy writing and also have an opportunity to practice in the Tao Calligraphy field. If we have some time, we may go into a next level of service, which are the Tao light transmissions. But we will end when talking about some next steps. So, see. Oh, aloha, welcome, Miley. Thank you. Oh, it's a full moon eclipse tonight. Very powerful and transforming. Wonderful. It's a very healing time to be together. So thank you, Miley, for sharing that. So let's get started. And what we'll do is I'm going to start us off by actually having you check in. Okay, I believe this is not on your screen anymore. I stopped sharing it. So those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And those who are new, one of the things that I like to have us do is to do a check-in. One of the keys that we've talked about in previous sessions is the key for transformation and wellness is awareness. Without awareness, it is really hard to transform because we're not aware of how we're feeling. We're not aware of how our thoughts, emotions, bodily symptoms, or sensations, or actions and behaviors may not be helpful, and how they may be influencing, our well-being. So take this time right now to just relax. And if it is safe for you to do so, you can close your eyes to check in. Take a nice relaxing breath and do a body scan from head to toe, noticing how you are doing in this moment. Are you feeling positive, optimistic, or on the other side? How are your emotions or your bodily symptoms and sensation? Are you comfortable and relaxed? How about your actions or behaviors? Have there been, if you reflect on the past week, Have they been more on the loving, kind, helpful, productive side, or in a way that makes you concerned? Okay. And as we're looking at ourselves, one of the keys is that we do not judge. We're just being aware and we're just noticing it. Because from this awareness, we can allow ourselves to think about how we can move to the next level. So for those of you who are already feeling well, great. How do we enhance this even more? Or at least maintain this, okay? So the Tao Calligraphy field and some of the practices that we will do hopefully can support you in your wellness journey. So I thought that we would maybe start off, as this is our intro to Tao Calligraphy, start off with a video that some of you may have seen before, but I really love watching this. It shows Master Sha and also allows you to reconnect with him and his key concepts for healing and well-being. So let's see. Okay. Stop the sharing. So hopefully we can have the video be. Thank you for your patience. So and anytime we are taking this break for anything, allow yourself to just relax. We're going to be connecting with the field, so this will be a wonderful way. Okay. Hopefully you can see this, and maybe people can also let me know how the sound is later.
Millions of people meditate, positive thinking, and a special healing mantra or healing song. Wonderful. But I think mind over matter is not enough. The next step is soul over matter. Soul over matter, soulfulness means our soul can make things happen.
Master Zhigong Sha studied to be a medical doctor in Western medicine from China. Through this journey, he came to learn of a 5,000-year-old practice in traditional Chinese medicine. This revolutionized both his practice and his healing gifts. This is his story.
When I was in a medical college, Xi'an Medical College, one time I think at the restaurant, the meat spoiled. Then I took it, then I have vomiting, diarrhea, and my intestine cramp. Then midnight, I went to emergency. They give me injection in modern medicine, nothing works. Ayo, pain. I drink water, pull through out. I have a classmate. He is the traditional Chinese medicine lineage family, but he studied modern medicine as me, classmate. And he came down to my room. He said, lie down. I lie down, lie on the stomach. And he put his hands on my inner thigh and also my lower back. And he said, relax. Then he moved the finger, moved my tendon. I was shouting, wow, very painful, very forceful, move my tendon. And then he said, drink the water. I said, I cannot drink anything. He said, big bowl of water, drink it. I drink it, I drink it. I was totally okay. I have such a deep impression. I said, wow, Chinese medicine, 5,000 years history. There must be something.
This experience, along with many more, changed Master Sha's trajectory from studying strictly Western medicine to also studying traditional Chinese medicine. He received his MD degree in Western medicine from China. He also became a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. As a lifelong student of ancient Chinese wisdom, Master Sha has come to learn this one eternal truth.
Millions of people in China know these three words, Shen, Qi, Jing. But I have realized Shen, Qi, Jing is more than people understand.
In traditional Chinese medicine, Shen, Qi, Jing are known as the three jewels or three treasures. Shen is the soul, Qi is energy, and Jing is essence or matter. Master Sha has learned and further teaches that everything and everyone is made up of soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. Or in other words, we are all made up of Shen, Qi, Jing.
During my study through the whole life, I have realized Shen Qi Jing is a universal law. Everyone, everything is made of Shen Qi Jing. Shen includes soul, heart, and mind. So in spiritual realm, soul is the spirit. But in quantum physics and Tao science, soul is information. They are the same. Millions of people believe here, soul and spirit. Millions of people believe scientific way. But in fact, they are the same. Information is your soul. So therefore, this is like an information system we share with humanity in Tao science.
To further explain, the soul is the warehouse where information is stored. Our heart is the receiver, which transmits the information to the mind. Our mind is the processor or interpreter of the information received. Our mind, in turn, directs the energy and initiates actions. This energy, or qi, dictates the actions of matter. Matter, known as Jing, can be defined as our physical body, physical environment, and physical circumstances. Knowing this, both the positive and negative information we consume play a crucial role in the outcome of our lives.
Positive information causes great result for health, relationship, finances. If you connect with negative information, you are affected. We do Tao Calligraphy. We connect with the source. This is a positive information.
Tao Calligraphy is a revolutionary healing art based on an ancient form of one-stroke calligraphy, ibitsu, which he learned from the soul lineage holder, Professor Li Chu Yun. Master Sha further developed this oneness writing to create a powerful vibrational field that carries the positive messages of Tao's source, such as the greatest love, forgiveness, harmony, flourishing, and more. Through this, we can transform negative information and energy in our own vibrational field by absorbing the positive information and energy generated through tracing of Tao calligraphy. This can result in positive changes and profound healing in our lives, as has been the case for hundreds of thousands of people whom Master Sha has served.
Tao Calligraphy creates source healing field that can serve all life, including health, relationship, and finances.
Wonderful. So I just love watching that, and it reviews some of the basic principles that Master Sha talks about in terms of his Tao technology services. And if you see in the video, there's so many calligraphies, right? And he's writing, there's in the background. And so today, let us do and connect with more of these Tao calligraphies.
I am delighted. Millions of people meditate.
Okay, so let's go back to our screen. I want to just share a bit more information before we go into Tao calligraphy writing. But so some of you can get your, again, materials together, either a brush, pencil, paper is fine. And those of you who do have a regular calligraphy brush and water, you can use that. But just in terms of, as I was mentioning that I love the topic about manifestation, and I've been recently listening to a lot of Dr. Tara Schwartz, who is a neuroscientist, and she also is trained as a medical doctor as well. And she's also mentioned this topic about neuroplasticity. Many of you who may study or are interested in neuroscience, neuropsychology, may have heard of this, right? That our brains have the remarkable activity to rewire through focused practices, such as visualization, affirmations, and intention setting. So regular engagement with practices like Tao calligraphy can enhance this process by creating new neural pathways that align with positive thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. For Tao calligraphy, Master Sha has allowed his Tao calligraphy teachers, I'm honored to be one of them, to teach students how to write these 10 positive phrases. So some of you may be familiar with them, and I will introduce a few of them later, such as greatest love, Da'ai, which we will be focusing on today. And this mindful act of writing can reinforce these connections. It strengthens our brain's capacity to support new, empowering behaviors. And in addition, we are aware, as you saw in the video, that the Tao calligraphy, the process of Tao calligraphy, we have this opportunity to connect with higher frequencies, dimensions, and information that can make this process even more powerful. So the neuroplasticity research can support this Tao calligraphy. Also with emotional regulation, they found that with combining writing practices with mindful techniques can activate the prefrontal cortex. Dr. Andrew Huberman is another I don't know if you're a neuroscientist or neuropsychologist, but he's out in Stanford. And, so he talks a lot about the brain and this brain center for rational thinking, focus, and emotional control. And by practicing Tao calligraphy mindfully, we can train our brain to shift from the reactive states like anxiety or frustration, stress, to more grounded and calm responses. This practice can cultivate greater self-awareness, resilience, and clarity. And in the past sessions that we've done, I've talked about some of the research on calligraphy writing in general and how that has really been correlated with, relaxation and calmness, and how the brain also shifts to some more focus, as well as a relaxation, calming of the nervous system. So Tao calligraphy can also benefit us in this way. And in terms of the manifestation power, we find that there is scientific research that reveals that visualization, when paired with heightened emotional states, is highly effective in influencing subconscious programming. And Master Sha has recently been really talking about the subconscious, how our subconscious messages can influence us either in a positive way or a negative way. And a lot of times our negative behaviors are because we are not even aware that we're holding these types of messages, and we respond accordingly. And so with Tao calligraphy, we can actually allow ourselves to focus more on the positive message and positive feelings, such as gratitude, joy, love, while visualizing our desired outcome. And this can amplify our manifestation success. Okay, so for those of you thinking today, did a check-in, you might want to think about, like, what is it that you are wanting to manifest, whether it's greater health, better mental clarity, maybe finances or relationships need some boost. So think about what it is that you are wanting, okay? And when we write Tao calligraphy with intention, we can tap into this principle about reinforcing powerful states that align with powerful outcomes. So I'll lead you to practice in a bit. But lastly, I wanted to share about quantum physics that was mentioned in the video and that many of you are familiar. Dr. Roland Shu, who is a quantum physicist, co-author of Tao Science with Dr. Master Sha, as well as So My Body Science book. And in like quantum science, in the realm, everything exists as energy and vibration. And according to quantum physics principles, focus, intention, and energy fields can influence the behavior of particles at the subatomic levels. So Tao calligraphy, which is infused with this source frequency, creates a high vibrational field that resonates with the positive information and messages that we connect with. And so by writing, tracing, meditating with the Tao calligraphy, we can align our energies with this higher vibrational field, a state of greater coherence, which can enhance our manifestation, healing, and mental clarity. And the Tao calligraphy field acts as a quantum energy field, increasing our vibrational frequency and can support profound transformation. So let's get started with the greatest love calligraphy. So some of you may be familiar with this calligraphy of Da I. In a past session, we did Da, I believe, and we were practicing. So for those of you who still want to practice Da, that is fine. In the last month's session, I believe we did heart, Shin, right? Heart power. But today I thought we would put together and we'll advance a little more and we'll write I, love. So you can put these two together. And this is the pathway for I. You're going to see this coming down 3 dots here. And then you have this roof. And then the heart that some of you may have learned. And then the bottom part of the character. And this is like a friendship, connection, relationship. So we had a saying that Dr. Roland would say, oh, we are loved, protected, supported by the source, the Tao, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, the universe, okay, heaven. And there are many ways that you can remember this character. I really like the one that she shared. It's like, think about connecting with the source, and then you're bringing down this love, light, this blessings, right? Okay. And then we have this roof for support. We're supported. The heart is like how loved we are, right? And then this relationship, right, that we're together, we truly are supported. Actually, the roof was protected. So we're protected, we're loved, we're supported, right? So all of these messages can make up this character of I. And so for those of you who may be already familiar with I or want to follow along, and again, don't worry too much about how it looks. What we're trying to do right now in this practice today is to really feel that greatest love message. We're going to have our bodies resonate with that message, so the frequency and vibration, we're connecting with this higher message that we then become greatest love. And with this greatest love, we can start to open up our heart, which is in Master Sha's teaching, the receiver, to bring in that positive manifestation of what we want, right? Whether it's greater health, we bring it in that love message to bring love and light to our bodies, right? Or our mental health, our brain, whether it's the soul of our finances or our relationships, we're going to bring that message in. Okay, so let us, as we are writing, connect that you are writing and you are bringing in this love and light. Okay, so again, the traditional of the stroke is this line here. Okay, this first line here. And even this is the more of the traditional style, kaishu. I learned Japanese calligraphy, so sometimes the terminology goes into the Japanese kaisho, it's kaishu, I think, in Chinese. Okay, so we're going to have a thing that we're connected with heaven. We're bringing in all of the dots represent the blessings. Okay, actually it's 1, 2, 3. And then we have the roof, feel the protection, okay? And the heart, we did this last time. This is love, okay? So this is the part, the heart, kokoro. In Japanese, we say kokoro, from the heart, you know, the heart power. And then this would be the bottom, which is kind of representing like the relationship type of aspect. So in Tao calligraphy, what we do is we connect, it's oneness writing. And in that oneness, it carries just the oneness itself brings that message together, which makes it powerful. But in addition to writing it in one stroke, Master Sha has given us the authority. If some of you may be Tao calligraphy practitioners, or I'm a Tao calligraphy teacher, so we have been authorized to be able to connect with a special channel to bring in these higher frequencies and dimensions. So in putting this writing together, we're just going to make it one stroke, okay? So I'll show you how it looks like here. And as I'm writing, you can follow along. We're going to, or just relax as I'm writing, okay, to feel how it feels as I'm writing. You can imagine with your mind power, the light coming in towards you with the greatest love light, okay? Okay, so this is the love. And if you bring greatest love, so some of you might want to write Da, right? We mentioned the traditional. Okay. And in Tao calligraphy, so it is okay, Da. So let's see if we can, I'm going to rewrite it for you and you can join me. Maybe you can share how that felt for you. If you have any questions, you can write them in the chat. Some of you are familiar with the writing, have learned it before. For you, some of you might be new, so you can just observe or participate as you feel comfortable. You can write it with a pen or pencil and just notice how it feels to just write the strokes. If you do have a brush, there's something about that brush that can bring in that relaxation response. Just feels good to write. So let me. Let's write together, and all of you, I'm going to just offer you this Tao calligraphy writing. Or maybe there's one in particular. Maybe some of you online can share what you're working on. What is it that you're wanting to heal or transform? If not, I'm just going to, I can offer a blessing, a Tao calligraphy writing blessing. Anybody on the chat? Okay, physical condition. So Brittany, is there anything in particular that you feel needing support with?
Right now it's been like my head, kind of that
Okay.
perpetual, like, I almost want to say like brain fog kind of a feeling.
Okay. Okay. And what level are you at from 1 to 10?
I'd say like an 8.
An 8. Okay, with the brain fog. Okay. So just relax. So we're gonna do I'm gonna do a Tao calligraphy writing blessing for Brittany. All of you can receive that splash of light that comes through. And we will show how the different ways of healing with the calligraphy can support you. So just relax. And everyone, you can also write giving love when you, or trace a Tao calligraphy if you have the card. And just send this greatest love to Brittany for her request. Okay, so this is for her head, the foggy head, and as appropriate. And Brittany, you can allow yourself, your mind, to go into your lower abdomen if you can, and just relax. Let your body relax. And although I'm going to be writing and you're going to see the dark ink, you can imagine, those of you online too can support Brittany by imagining that it transforms to this invisible or this like golden light, it could be rainbow light that comes to Brittany to support her request. Okay, so we're really going to tap into our power of our visualization as well, really knowing that in having that knowingness and trust that things can shift. Although we do give no guarantees here, we have had many people have very wonderful positive testimonials. Okay, so I'm going to do that eye. Can you just for a few moments? Greatest love, the greatest love. Everyone just think the light of greatest love coming in to support Brittany for her request, clearing information, allowing her to have mental clarity, having her head, her brain feels clear, comfortable. Okay, so really imagine what we want for Brittany and just see light, light, light. I'm also getting to imagine that grounding her. So feeling this light in her lower abdomen, kind of ground, center and balance, and lifting up, like if there was a visual of like that fog that's clearing out. Okay, so everyone, you can help with that visualization for Brittany. And as we are writing this positive message that carries high frequency vibration and light, one of the one sentence secrets for greatest love is love melts all blockages. So imagine that the brain fog is just melting, lifting, dissipating for Brittany. Okay. I can feel the clearing occurring. And I could continue to write longer because I can feel it actually releasing now. But so I'll do a few more and then we'll go into the field to help her even further. Okay, so thank you, everyone. So what happens a lot of times in the healing is that you feel the cleansing, the purification coming out. And so it may feel more challenged before it releases because all of it is coming up. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. And Brittany, maybe you can check in to see how you are doing. Those of you who are writing along, wonderful. Thank you for serving with your writing. And you could have been also dedicating that writing for your own request. As you just maybe even doing Tao or relaxing.
Thank you. I feel like right now I feel a bit more tired.
Uh-huh.
Just a little like I was feeling more grounded as you were writing, and then but definitely like more tired. My head like feels like I could take a nap.
Okay, good. So sometimes what happens is like that clearing happens, and maybe that's what you really need. You're a busy mother and needing to take a nap. So thank you for sharing, and we'll kind of continue the healing process. Next, we're going to do the Tao Calligraphy field. Everyone will have this opportunity. And thank you, Miley. She's sharing one of her her staff. She's in the middle of healing staph infection side effect. Okay. Okay, so she's really having this healing. So let's kind of support Miley with her healing as well, and all of us as well. So I'm going to share the Tao Calligraphy field. So many of you who have been with us before are familiar with the field. I'm going to skip this as we've covered it before. And again, the Tao Calligraphy healing field that Master Sha has created contains some of his more advanced original calligraphies. And each calligraphy carries a unique purpose and potential, but all of the calligraphies can be applied generally as they all carry this high frequency field of positive information, energy, and matter. So we just wrote Tao Calligraphy earlier, but Master Sha, with his training, his being who he is able to really channel. And again, this field carries these high messages and embodies the 10 greatest qualities and natures of Tao source. Okay. In order to help us heal and transform, these are the messages: greatest love. And as I say it, just allow that words, see how that feels, resonates with you. Greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest compassion, greatest light, greatest humility, greatest harmony, greatest flourishing, greatest gratitude, greatest service, and greatest enlightenment. Okay. This law of Shen Jing we talked about was covered in the video. And so we're going to do the Tao Calligraphy field practice, and you can either meditate, just relax. You can trace with your 5 fingers. These represent, the 5 fingers represent the 5 elements in traditional Chinese medicine. So that can be a way that you can trace. For those of you who are learning to write Tao Calligraphy, you can use your brush and trace with your brush. That can help you with your Tao Calligraphy writing. You can also trace moving your lower dantian, your lower abdominal area, and that can help you to, like a Tao Calligraphy Tai Chi. Okay, so for those of you, think about your request that you would like. Miley is sharing hers today. Others you can say in the chat. And also when we share, some of us have had Tao light transmissions and also authorities to heal and transform. And you can check, maybe we can support each other. So this is an opportunity that we get to serve as well as transform. So greatest love melts all blockages. So for those of you who want to meditate, if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, you can just look at the calligraphy and imagine this invisible light coming into your body and your being, especially in the area that you want transformed. So for Brittany, it could be like the head, but also I would say the lower abdomen, because you want to pull the extra information from the head to the lower abdomen to ground. And you can maybe just visualize like the sole of your head in your lower abdomen and clearing that message if that feels comfortable for you. For others, Miley mentioned her infection. You can kind of bring that light into the infection area, and allowing us to just trace. I'm going to show you can do the circle 3 times. And as we do the circle, relax. This circle represents the Tao or the source. Okay, Tao is just a word in Lao Tzu's term, be anything, but that's like the source field. So imagine like the universe or the source field, whatever your spiritual beliefs may be, you can connect with that. It could be like that divine love and light, nature love and light. I'm not sure if I did it 3 times, but usually you do the circle 3 times and really feel that higher frequency and vibration. And then the greatest represents the greatest qualities, and I, greatest love. We reviewed the pathway as we learned the writing of I. Greatest love melts all blockages. Use your mind power to really see the light, and use your heart power to really feel that this light is coming in, releasing any negative information that is happening within you. So in the manifestation literature that I have been reading about and watching videos on, one of the things that they really emphasize is that you want to feel, use your heart power, your receiver, to really feel, believe that this light is coming in from 360 degrees to heal and transform your request. You need to really allow yourself to believe, get into that space that you really believe, and you fill your heart with greatest gratitude, like, thank you so much for allowing me to receive these positive frequencies and vibrations to help to manifest my request, to transform a negative request to a positive request, okay, to heal. So allow yourself to feel that going into your being. For Brittany, really helping to clear the head area, making it, and see what you want. You want to see what you want. For some of you, that is hard. What I notice is the process is, if it's really hard that your mind cannot think the positive, then allow yourself to compassionately connect, feel that light, compassionately connecting to the area that you feel the blockage occurring, okay? If you can feel the light, stay with the light, that the light just light it out, all the areas that is not feeling comfortable, we're going to allow the light to clear it out. So clear head, clear area. If there's the skin area, it's like nice, smooth, healthy skin or body part, right? So you want to visualize and see what you want, okay? So we really want to see the light there, and the healing coming in. And now really have your heart be in this greatest gratitude. Like, thank you. Thank you for my request. Thank you for my request. Have that positive, that confidence that your request is already here. Your request is on the way, and you're receiving this healing frequency, vibration, and light. And see that light coming in to your area that you are requesting. Okay, so light, greatest love light is just in your being. And you're going to just bring that light, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Feeling blockages releasing and seeing what you want transform, manifested. Okay, so allow yourself to really feel that. If in trying to imagine what you want, it's hard and you're feeling that blockage with really believing that this can heal you, notice what is coming up. What kind of maybe mindsets, beliefs, emotions, memories, it could be ego attachments, judgment, some resistance, right? Just notice it without judgment. Many times when we try something new, especially those who are new, like how does calligraphy here may not make sense right now. But if you open your heart and mind to imagine that this positive message and this light, we believe that these calligraphies are light portals that carry this high frequency and dimension. And as you connect with that and feel that and resonate with that, you may feel a shift in your body or your mind, your heart. If you're doing relationships or finances, you may feel more positively about them. Okay. If the negative messages are coming out, wonderful. Give gratitude that it's like cleansing out, and keep imagining that love, greatest love message coming in, the light of the greatest love messages coming in to heal and transform you. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. Love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. The light of greatest love, light, 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 light. Feel your whole body filled with this light of greatest love. Feel this unconditional love, melting the blockages, purifying your soul, heart, mind, and body. And we're just going to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just want to have yourself just connect, see where you are right now, how you are doing. Maybe we can have some sharing, Brittany and Miley, how that experience, and others can share too. But Miley and Brittany had shared in a chat. You can either unmute or you can also write in the chat. And it's good to be honest where you're at, because as we've seen in some of the past sessions, and as Brittany shared, it was being grounded, but then it felt heavier again, right? Usually what happens is a negative information coming out. As I was doing that service, a Tao Calligraphy practitioner blessing for her, I could actually feel it myself, because we're all connected, right? Frequency, the quantum field, we're connected. So I could feel actually the blockages were coming out. So it wasn't surprising. But how are you feeling now, Brittany? She's still on?
Yeah, right now I feel a little bit more like discomfort in my head.
Okay,
Earlier I was feeling
more?
like, yeah, this morning when I woke up, I had like some pressure and I was feeling kind of like tired, I would say, from my head. Yeah, and just like that kind of brain fog is really the only way I can describe it, that went along with that discomfort. And it's feeling a little bit more uncomfortable right now.
Okay. Do you have any of Tao-like transmissions for your head area?
Yes.
Okay. Did you turn it on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So we'll continue to support Brittany with that. And then I'm going to check in with Miley. How is Miley doing? Anything? Okay. So I don't know if she's able to share. But as I am, let me just see the time here. Okay, so I am going to share about the Tao light transmission. So in our services that we do, we have the Tao calligraphy field that can move things away. Maybe others can also share. For me, when I was tracing, I could just feel the light. And let me see. We have a lot of. Okay, so the Tao light transmission. Okay, so the Tao light transmission is another level of service. It contains the soul, heart, mind energy, or the Shen Qi Jing matter of the Tao source. Okay, and it can be transmitted from special Tao calligraphies created by Dr. and Master Sha. So the one that we have here is one of those special calligraphies. And these transmissions have these pure positive messages, high frequencies and vibration that can transform this negative information. So it's just like another, we call it like a transmission, because if some of you who may see it with your spiritual eyes, or when we show like if we had like a Kirlian camera that can show, you might see this light fall in that area. And these are permanent spiritual treasures that can be used every day in your life for healing, rejuvenation, transformation of relationships or finances. Okay, let me just see. Okay, great. So Miley has shared, and she has said that she wants to share that she's already been doing high frequency healing for a while. And what has helped immensely here is more on a psychological, emotional support level with the group. And this practice has been so helpful and wonderful. I am already feeling more joy, greater love after tracing with both my dantian and hands and drawing it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I lost my, and singing Da'ai in So language for total healing head to toe, skin to bones. I know it is working. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. So thank you, Britt, for sharing. Miley, and Miley, did you already receive like a treasure for that condition? Okay. Let's see how many people are online. Okay, so we have 14. Okay, so okay, so for Miley, did you have something for your condition that you were for healing that condition before? A Tao light transmission for that? And while we're waiting, we're going to turn on, if anyone has for the brain, and Brittany has already mentioned that she has received for the brain again, before for the brain. So we're going to just have all of us connect to the 3 calligraphies of the field. And we're going to turn on her treasure. We're going to trace for Brittany. If Miley, if you can let us know about that for your condition, because I know you're healing a lot of it naturally. So let me see which one we can. Okay, so I'm actually getting Da Quan Chu. We've been doing a lot of greatest love. Let's see. And thank you, Brittany, in the Zoom chat. Okay, so you know what I'm getting for Miley. Let's offer Miley a treasure, a Tao light transmission, and let's see if it's for. And maybe you can double check with Jimmy if you did receive a Tao light transmission, because you do want to turn it on. If you have, let me see for. You know, I'm getting for Miley, how about for you, for your immune system to help with the infection? Okay, because I know it's hard for you to. So I'm going to give a greatest love light ball Tao light transmission for Miley. Okay, so Miley can just connect with the field and just relax, and everyone can receive the splash. I'm going to have this for your immune system, okay? So Tao. Transmission. Oh, treasures, join as one. Transmission. Turn on. So we're going to turn on, and Miley can turn on your Tao light transmission. You can also radiate it and bless all those who are in the line today. So everyone will have a boost, a blessing from Miley's Tao light transmission treasure for immune system. Some of you may also have had this as well. You can turn on yours as well, and as appropriate, you offer this blessing to Miley. We're going to you can trace for her, or just imagine light coming into her to help boost her immune system that can help to heal the infection that she has. Also to Brittany, right? Also boosting immune system. She was feeling tired. Also returning on any brain light transmissions. So I have some, and I'm going to also turn on for Brittany. Brittany also has some, and some maybe higher level ones. And we're going to chant for her as well. So with the group support, it will be more powerful if we chant for Brittany and for Miley than if they had to do it themselves. Okay, so everyone just see this love and light for them. Okay, right. So feel this love and light. So let's do Brittany. And for Brittany, really feel that her head is clear, energy in her lower abdomen. So it might be for brain, okay, or mental clarity. Some people may have given blessings for mental clarity. And for Miley, immune system, really healing that infection. So that treasures turn on. And everyone can just relax also and receive the light of the field, a boost for your immune system and area. Okay, so just have a few moments in, you're just going to have like a quiet, silent space, just feeling that quietness and the light coming in. Right, so greatest love, greatest love. Good. For Miley, feel the treasure, the Tao light transmission. Usually if we see it in like a spiritual sense or like your intuitive sense, the whole ball usually comes in really big, the transmission, and it gradually kind of condenses into the area it needs within your body. Usually it really comes in like feeling like a pillar of light in Miley, and also turning on for Brittany, the light, sending her love and light. And I'm getting, for those, some of you may be more experienced and advanced students, knowing the power of forgiveness. That is one way that you can heighten the power. So let's just do forgiveness on behalf of both Brittany and Miley to support them. So we can do like we deeply apologize on behalf of Brittany, Miley, their ancestors, their subconscious, for any mistakes that their ancestors may have done. Please forgive them. Please forgive us if we or our ancestors have done anything to hurt them. We ask for forgiveness. We ask for support that they can also forgive themselves, for we are all learning and growing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just a sincere forgiveness and send really positive messages. The secret for greatest forgiveness is forgiveness brings inner joy and inner peace. So feel the inner joy, inner peace coming to Brittany, to Miley. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So allow yourself time, both Brittany and Miley, to just get comfortable, integrate. It sometimes takes time. So like as Brittany mentioned, like more fatigue coming up and the tiredness coming out and a little more agitation. That is part of the purification process. And of course, if you need more support, Brittany, let us know too, because sometimes we just need more support. And I know it's already time for us. So I would love to hear any sharing that they have, how they're doing. And as we're waiting for some of that, maybe I can just share, if you don't mind saying a few more moments about the next steps that you can do for your wellness journey. So Brittany already mentioned that we can receive these transmissions, and then this gives us extra power. So when we practice, we get this extra power, frequency, and vibration that can make it go accelerate our healing process. And yes, we don't give any guarantees, but I know for myself, and many of you may have experienced, and there's so many stories that people have had positive experiences. So we do have, if those of you who are interested, we have where you can connect. So the next steps is really to increase our light field. And we have been increasing our light field, bringing in the positive messages, whether it's learning how to write Tao calligraphy, trace, meditate in the Tao calligraphy field, and or receive a Tao light transmission. This all brings in this higher frequency positive information that could accelerate your healing and transformation and manifestation process. And you can continue to seek support. Miley mentioned the power of being in the group when she's doing practices, because she's already doing some very high frequency practices. And so I want to really thank all of you from my heart for being here on the line and supporting each other with these. We also have in our group, we have these Tao group monthly wellness programs with the Tao calligraphy field. So 3 times a week, you can connect with the field. We support each other in the field to heighten our practices, and you get just more light. And there is a program that you also get to receive a Tao light transmission as part of that membership, monthly membership, for your one request. And let me see if there's anything else. Okay. So Miley said, "Hi, Laurie. I am already feeling deep relaxation and also am very tired, but since all being slowly integrated into my energy field. Thank you kindly for this beautiful transmission and healing, everyone." Thank you, Miley, for sharing. And yes, so one of the things that we notice for some of us is that when we're receiving this higher frequency vibration, the lower frequency and vibration is coming out. And that process can either be uncomfortable. Sometimes we feel some pain or discomfort, fatigue, we feel drained, right? And our bodies need to rest, because there's a lot that actually has been going on a very a fine cellular vibrational level. So allow yourself time is a perfect way to maybe make sure you hydrate, and you can make sure that you rest well. So, and I hope, Brittany, you're doing okay. I'm not sure if you can give an update right now, but continue to give us updates, because it should ease up with the practice. If not, then let us support you, as we have other types of services that we do that can get that negative information out to kind of help release some of that pain and transformation, that pain and discomfort. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure how.
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate receiving. I'm going to do my best to try to just relax and continue to practice and try to get some sleep.
Good, good. Yeah, hopefully you have a really nice sleep, Brittany, and keep us informed how you're doing. And you too as well, Miley. And if you don't mind, hopefully, you know, our Satori team will keep in contact with you to see how you're doing, especially Miley receiving your Tao light transmission. So thank you again, everyone, Brittany and Miley, for sharing and how you're feeling. Thank you, everyone, for your love and support. I do want to say my goodbyes. So I will stop the recording. So thank you, those who may be watching it on video. Aloha.